Hey, hey, hey. How is everybody? Welcome to today's episode of Tea and Truth. And y'all know what I want you to do. I want you to tell me where you are. Tell me where you are watching from. Are you at work? I hope you're not driving. I hope if you're driving, I hope you're not typing. Tell me where you are. Tell me, are you at work? Are you at home? Are you in Little Rock? Are you in Pine Bluff? I'm in Arkansas. Are you in another state? Are you at the mall or some other shopping venue? Tell me where you are and tell me what is in your cup. What y'all got going on today? Because this is tea and truth. And so I invite you to join my daily tea time. I invite you to join my daily tea time. So I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes and then I'm gonna get started. Hey girl, hey Michelle. Yeah, I got the most fearless assistant in all the world. Her name is Michelle Brown Russell. She is temporarily in Maryland. Oh, but she is gonna be here. Arkansas is gonna be her home. Arkansas is going to be her home. I have tea in my cup. Let's see what it tastes like today. It needs some more honey and lemon. But I'm gonna work this out. I'm gonna be okay with this hot water. I need to let it sit a little bit more. Hey Keisha, welcome to Tea and Truth. If you got a cup with something in it, tell me what's in your cup and where you are. So, y'all, it's finna get good. It's finna get good. And I'm not gonna be before you long. So today we are talking about what is going on in your soul as it relates to unforgiveness. Then I know that, and I need for everybody to tag at least two people. Keisha, we're going to hope that you have some water in your cup at work. Maybe I should do a little late night tea. And then we can have twisted tea. That might be something. But at any rate, so what we are going to do is we are going to spend February. Happy February, everybody. We're going to spend February spending a little bit more time talking about forgiveness and how it relates to the soul and how it impacts you on a daily basis. When I say forgiveness, I mean if you're holding something in unforgiveness, right? And so we talked about the soul in January, what each piece of the soul does. We have the mind, the will, the emotions, the intellect, and the imagination, right? And so the mind handles thoughts and memories, right? It handles mental replay. It handles internal dialogue. It wants order. It wants understanding. It wants closure. And that's how it's designed. And that's what it does. So when you have unforgiveness hanging out in your system, it's trying to resolve it. It's trying to help it. It's trying to make it come to an end, because if you have something that you need to forgive, then you also have some feelings that are hurt, right? Right. So then we have the will. The will, it governs your choices. It tells you what boundaries to set. It seeks control. It seeks regulation. It wants to protect you. It does self-preservation. So when you come up with something that's you like that Twisted Tea and Truth late night edition, that sounds like something Maybe the week leading up to Valentine's Day, we'll do a nighttime tea and truth. That sounds. Let me write that down. Um, and so when you say stuff like what you won't never do again, they ain't never got to worry about. I ain't. Those are the things that have been put in place by your will. Then you have the emotions. You know what the emotions are. They generate feelings and reactions. They let you know that they're th- the thermostat that lets you know that something has happened, right? Not the thermostat. They alert us. They're the alert system. That's a better word. They're the alert system that lets you know that something has happened. They don't make decisions, though. We often let them make decisions, but we should not. Okay. Then you have your intellect. Your intellect interprets your experience. It assigns meaning. It wants an explanation. It wants coherence. It wants everything, it's going to guide your behavior. Okay. And then you have your imagination, right? It creates expectation and anticipation. When you think, when something has happened and it's unresolved, then your imagination goes into, anticipating the worst. And so then you go into forecasting things to happen. You just be filling in the blanks of stuff that you don't even know is going to happen because it creates a picture, right? So your soul then is living in a state of being braced, right? And so when we talk about that, when we talk about your soul living braced, and that PDF did not print out right. It talks about living braced when you're in a place of unforgiveness. That means your soul is under pressure, right? We're not talking under pressure for deadlines. We're not talking under pressure for getting work done, right? We're talking under pressure. Let me get back to my notes. We're talking under pressure because you're waiting for something to happen. Hey, Kim Armstrong, Franks. We are talking about that kind of pressure, right? Here we go. We're not talking about schedules out of order. We're not talking about your you got 10 pounds of laundry out there that you need to do. When your soul is braced, we're talking about staying alert. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Head on a swivel. Something finna happen. What them folks gonna do? That's your soul being braced. So your soul being braced is like you always sit like this because you're always tense. Okay. You always checking, you always surveying the room. You're not just reading the room to see what's the temp like. You're surveying the room to see what's going on. It's those times when you've been working, you've been up and you've been doing the things, and you're very tired and you go to bed, but you can't go to sleep. You're tired, but you can't get no rest. You feel like you have to hold it all together. That's what feeling braced or the soul bracing looks like. Why does your soul brace? I'm glad you asked. Your soul braces because pain has gone unresolved. Pain from whatever, wherever, whenever, whoever. Yesterday, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, waiting for the other shoe to drop. That's right, Michelle. It's because you don't feel safe or safety is unpredictable. It's because you've delayed forgiveness. Bracing is not weakness. Bracing is your body, your mind, your soul, not your body, your soul, your mind, your will, your emotions, your intellect, your imagination, doing what it was designed to do. Now, you were not designed to stay in that posture forever. You are not designed to stay in that posture constantly all the time. You are designed to rest. You are designed to relax. You have a fight or flight system that jumps into action when necessary. You should not always be in fight or flight. And I know some more F's now. Fight, flight, fun, something else. And so what you are not designed to do is to wake up and go to sleep in that state. Research says that if you stay in a place of unforgiveness, then you stay in that place of fight or flight. That produces extra cortisol, that produces weight gain in the belly area. It produces all sorts of things that impact your health. So that's why I'm out here singing the unforgiveness song every single day. That is why. Because the definition of forgiveness is the choice to stop letting your emotions, your feelings be noticeably changed because you continue to hold ill will, hostility, anger towards a person or organization that has done something that has hurt, harmed, or insulted you. That's the whole definition that we use in my class, right? That's the Webster definition, and that's my elongated definition of what the Webster definition is. In the Bible, it talks about releasing of a debt, releasing of the need for the conversation, releasing of the need for the apology, releasing of the need for the person to come to you and say something, right? And so Psalm 62:1 says, truly my soul finds rest in God. My salvation comes from him. So rest is something that you need. You can't rest in fight or flight. Forgiveness doesn't erase what happened. Forgiveness does not make what happened okay. That's one of the things that people think forgiveness does, is it makes what they did okay. It doesn't make what they did okay. Okay? Forgiveness creates the possibility. Forgiveness sets the environment. It sets the atmosphere within your soul for you to not be braced, for you to take your head off that swivel and let your head lay down and go to rest. Okay? So your soul is not broken. Your soul is not, messed up. Your soul is doing what it was designed to do. And that's help your body, that's to the mind does the closure, the intellect seeks answers, all the things. Those are normal things. But your soul should not be braced in that place of I gotta fix it. I gotta find closure, because your soul is going to do what your soul is going to do. You have to help your soul get to a place of where it's just not always in that space of doing all that. It's not supposed to do that all the time, right? So I want you to ask yourself today, where do I notice tension living in you? It could be when you get around certain people. It could be when you go to certain places. It could be anything. It could be. My husband asked me to look at something related to Black history. And I said, I feel way too intensely about that stuff. I can't do that. I can't do that. Because I know how my soul is going to respond. Maybe I need to forgive the people what happened in the past. But I can't watch that because it's too intense, right? And so I protect my soul from being in that space of braced, right? So where do I notice tension living within me? Is it mentally? Is it emotionally? Is it spiritually? Your soul being under pressure isn't broken. It's just been working too hard. Okay. So this month, the month of February, we're going to, I know it's the month of love and all that. We're going to love on ourselves. We're going to teach ourselves how to let our soul unbrace so that we can relax, release, relax, and relate. All right, y'all. And I come up with another class for us to take. And I come up with us a late night tea and truth day. I'm working on that for real, y'all. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. This is your tea and truth for the day. I am Karen Booth, the baggage handler. Thank you for joining me for my afternoon tea and truth. I will see y'all tomorrow.